The former executive secretary of the Tertiary Education Trust State Fund, Professor Sulaiman Bagoro, a renowned academic, has emphasized on the need for everyone to be included in governance without discrimination. Bogoro made the submission while delivering a paper with the topic Burden of Inclusivity and Nigeria's Democracy at the 5th anniversary lecture of Penpushing Media held in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. The guest speaker pointed out that political marginalization of women and people with disabilities in Nigeria can be attributed to factors such as cultural and religious beliefs, which are further externalized by Nigeria's political party system and structure.
Ongoing demand for restructuring in order to address over-centralization that I mentioned earlier, to ensure more equitable distribution of resources and privileges to not just lower government, but to the more marginalized, less privileged, and rural citizens of our country. It is time there is restructuring in all ramifications that are relevant to ensuring inclusivity.
The Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, represented by his special advisor on media, Kayode Akinmade, lauded the initiative of Penpushing Media for taking journalism to greater heights and fight against fake news, which is almost becoming norms in the society, as well as genuine determination on corporate social responsibility.
It is with great pleasure and excitement that I join these great men and women of the Fourth Estate of the Realm and other invited guests here today, which is the 5th in the series of annual lecture organized by a consistent and vibrant medium, Penpushing Media, the publisher of Penpushing online newspaper. I thank the media organization for the honor accorded me to speak on this noble assemblage, especially on the topical issues of governance and policy consideration in a democratic setting. Before going further, let me commend my brother, Prince Demeji Kayode Adedeji, the founder of Penpushing Media, for his resilience, determination, and clarity of purpose in the pattern and speed with which he nurtured the medium from a WhatsApp group to a news outfit of importance. I hereby salute his courage and creativity. I also want to extol the unbiased and professional manner in which your editorial board has been going about your daily reportage and the patriotic zeal of using your pen to illuminate the dark side of our societal structure, as well as advancing the cause of Nigeria and humanity as a whole.
The chairman of the occasion, Chief Olusegun Oshoba, a journalism icon and former governor of Ogun State, renewed calls for journalists to remain committed to the ethics of the profession and need for the media to be cautious of rule of law in democracy, and equally charged other media organizations to emulate Penpushing Media in the area of corporate social responsibility.
When Penpushing started, I can report to my president, he was the strictest journalist I've seen. At a point, I had to caution him. Any infraction, next infraction, red card. I said, the rate at which you are showing yellow and red card, there will be nobody left on the platform. Why? Because he was strict on professionalism. And that's one thing you can say about him. Very, very strict. And I was discussing with the president. I said, those online editors that we are bringing into the guild, we must make sure that they are true practitioners, vast and experienced in the profession. Dimeji is one. I want to congratulate him.
Our correspondent reports that Chief Mrs. Bola Obansojo, wife of former President Olusegun Obansojo, pointed out that the roles of Penpushing Media in bringing smiles to faces of the needy with the injection of social corporate responsibility in its activities and reportage, adding that it is commendable.
And women, please, I just want to remind you, when important people they come to your house to see your husband, don't let the drivers, the entourage, they are the most important people. Look after them. Why? They are the one holding the steering.
The Chairman Planning Committee of the anniversary, Dr. Abiola Akinode Afolabi, pointed out that the choice of the topic, burden of inclusivity and Nigeria's democracy, is significant not only for Nigeria but also for the nations around the world. She said, to achieve true inclusivity, we must address various challenges that hinder full participation of marginalized groups.
We must also acknowledge that the burden of inclusivity rests on our shoulders, as it's not a task solely for the government or any particular group, but a responsibility for each and every citizen. To achieve true inclusivity, we must address the various challenges that hinder the full participation of marginalized groups in our democratic processes. We must ensure that voices of all tribes, religion, and groups are heard and represented, especially people from disadvantaged groups, including women, youth, people with disability, ethnic minorities, and others, enabling them to take an active role in shaping the policies and decisions that affect their lives.
The founder of Penpushing Media, Prince Dimeji Kaode Adedeji, called on government and critical stakeholders in the country to avoid the act of neglecting people with disabilities, advocating that they should be involved in the government. He noted that the theme of the event was deliberately chosen as part of the media organization's effort to make the voice of people with special needs heard, which is part of the social responsibility that the media outlet has taken upon it since its inception.
When you listen to that lecture, you know that there is need for you to consider some people who we believe they cannot do it, who believe that we are regarded as not useful in the society. But listening to the lecture will guide you on the importance of those people. Yes, nobody, even nuisance has value. If you don't have passion, it's as good as wasting your time. But if you have passion for any profession you find yourself, you will discover that you will be doing it with love, with joy, with excitement.
Have you heard? And what? That Penpushing Media, a fast-growing media organization, has birthed with new initiative in the media world. Penpushing has landed as eager into the media industry to add value to journalism, which include introduction of live coverage of events across the globe. For further details, you can visit our website www.penpushing.com.ng and email penpushing@yahoo.com. And our mobile phone number is 080-7346-3653. I'll call that again, 080-7346-3653. We are into journalism practice to add value and provide authentic news as it happens globally, and also determined to erase anomalies which include tackling fake news. What are you still waiting for? Visit Penpushing today.